What's up with y'all? This is Dizzy J. Um, I came in this kitchen today to cook how to cook a loaded mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, I also wanted to cook some toasted bread. So I'm just doing, you know what I'm saying? This is one of these type of meals that, you know what I'm saying, you cook before you go to work or type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you going to work or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever the case might be, is like that type of meal. Like you prepping the meal when you go to work, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, or travel a little bit. Whatever the case might be, it's gonna be like a kind of like a gourmet type of meal, but not really. But anyways, what I got right here is this water right here, right? So I'm just gonna get this bowl, right? Like the same thing I did last time with the spaghetti, right? Where my little bowl at? Oh, there it is. My little bowl, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this bowl, right? I'm gonna put the butter in there like last time, right? So I'm gonna get this butter right quick. Cause I'm cooking noodles, but it's not the spaghetti angel noodles this time. It's the mac and cheese, especially it's the Velveeta. It's the Velveeta mac and cheese, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, warm this butter up right quick. Microwave like I did last time, you know what I'm saying? Give it about 30 seconds. Hopefully it'll be the same as today. As I got that in the microwave, turn on these owls. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna turn that up on blast. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with these. I got like broccoli and cheese, cream of mushroom. I got this clown chowder. I got this chicken and sausage gumbo. And I got this cream of celery. I'm gonna mix it all up in this little pot right here, but let me just check on this butter right quick. I'm gonna put it on there for another 30 seconds. In the meantime, put on this this fan, got the window open or whatever. Yeah, so, anyways, you know what I'm saying, just chilling for the most part. You know what I'm saying, just trying to get this stuff going and rolling or whatever. This butter should be cool now. Yeah, it's cool now. Just go right quick and dump it in there. You know what I'm saying? So, got that rolling and, you know, put some seasoning in here. Some, you know what I'm saying? Put this basil, like I told you before, in the water. Put this thyme in there. And, let's see. I don't need no seasoning. Like I said, it got salt and butter. Yeah, so, anyways, I'm gonna turn on this butter. So I'm gonna put all this stuff I told you about. Like right now I'm gonna open up this cream of mushroom. Get this trash can over here. So I wanna like throw shit over there, you know what I'm saying? Throw this cream of mushroom in there. Then we'll open this cream of chowder. Like I said, it's like one of these type of meals, you know what I'm saying? Get it ready for, you know what I'm saying, your day at work, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, homies. Like, when your wife not there or your girlfriend not there, type shit, you trying to get ready to go to work and shit. Yeah, it's that type of shit. Hell yeah. Got this cream of mushroom. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, homies. You know what I'm saying? Cook a little quick meal, you know, when you go to work, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You eat this like as you go. You know what I mean? Some people got, you know what I'm saying, a job where you can eat as you go within work. And they don't care. But most jobs do care. But I had one of those type of jobs, you know, that warehouse type of job. Well, this one warehouse, I had many warehouse jobs, but this one particular warehouse, they didn't care if I ate as long as you know, I clean up after myself. But other jobs, I had janitorial jobs. You know, janitorial jobs, they don't mind you eating, cause you know I'm gonna clean it up anyways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was that gumbo shit I was telling you about earlier. I clean that shit up. See, that's another thing. I gotta make some soap water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so shit. I gotta clean this shit up too. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like to clean as I go. I know last time I didn't like really do it for real. Cause you know, I was telling you, I was really into that story last time, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I had to get that off, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really like, got my opinion crossed with one of those females, but you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? You start reflecting on what you used to did back then. Shit. That's how I felt for real. Damn, that's what told me how I really felt. But then again, you know what I'm saying, when you're young, you don't really think about shit like that. But anyways, I ain't trying to talk about relationship too much today. Just trying to talk about other shit for real. But anyways, yeah, so my day's going alright for the most part, so shit. Some water quick. You pour a little water in that shit, you know what I'm saying? Get that good spoon right here. Anyways, I ain't trying to keep y'all on hold like that, my bad, but gotta get that shit straightened up. Shit. That's how clean as I go, you know? Shit. Clean as I go. But anyways, I ain't trying to, sound quiet and shit on here, you know what I'm saying? I don't like being quiet in here. So, where do I begin, you know what I'm saying? So much to begin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this one time when I had this one car. Cause y'all also know me working on cars and shit, right? I had this one car. It was a Pontiac, 2006 Pontiac Grand Prix Supercharger, right? What I did with it was, this is a stupid mistake I did with it though, bro. I went and got some rims on it, right? Cause I thought everything was cool with that motherfucking car. Cause I fixed the power steering and everything. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, I went and bought some rims. I'm like, okay, I think everything's cool with it. Because at that time, I wasn't working on cars. I had other people work on cars. That's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do everything myself as far as mechanics, because besides they not telling you the actual thing, the actual mechanics, they're not telling you the actual thing, they also, you know what I'm saying, making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? But when I also listened on YouTube, on the post, I knew a friend that used to own, well, he still owns it, but he moved it to another location in Kansas City. But I remember him taking me to auctions, right? But he had me at his shop also working on stuff. He was showing me here and there certain stuff to fix and shit. But he made me realize, you know what I'm saying, actually it's not really that hard. It's just like similar to, like, you know what I'm saying, like when you working on a house or whatever, construction type shit, but it's the cars and shit. And you gotta know the parts, you gotta know the label number and all that shit on certain parts and stuff. And then some stuff I had to look on YouTube because they, you know what I'm saying, because, when I look at YouTube, that's when I realized, oh, okay, I can do it. And, you know what I'm saying, most likely I did. But the transmission part, yeah, you can see it on YouTube, but they ain't gonna show you everything. But when I actually went to the actual mechanic shop, they said you gotta take the subframe off and you gotta lift it up. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, I see why, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I know next time if I ever want to do something like that, I'll get a lift like they have at the mechanic shop and take the subframe off. They show me how to do it and everything, for real. So, shout outs again to Automax. So they really taught me a lot, you know. So anyways, back to what I was doing. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit because I put like same stuff I put in the the macaroni cheese water that's boiling. Matter of fact, I put these shells in there. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put the cheese in there too. I forgot to tell y'all that. And I put the bacon shit bits in there as well. So I forgot to tell y'all that. I was over there doing here and there and shit. I totally forgot to do all this. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I'm human just like y'all. I breathe just like y'all, huh? You see me. The cheese in there, shit. Yeah, this is fire. That's what we did. All these cheese assets out this package, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put the bacon bits in the Velveeta cheese in this soup dish, soup, you know what I'm saying, the little soups and stuff I mix in together, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna let this like simmer and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, trust me, you gonna like it. You gonna look at it and you gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, cause I did this shit like. I upgraded it here and there, you know what I'm saying? Because I cooked this. Last time I cooked something like this was at this job I worked at, you know what I'm saying, when I had to get some parts for my car, this Impala I had. And I used to work at this this company called Louisville Packaging out here. And I was working there for like 3 months and some change and shit, right? Because I had to get parts for my car. Like after I get the transmission in, I got that job, you know what I'm saying, so I had to get parts like the, you know what I'm saying, the spark plugs, the tools for the spark plugs, the oil change and all that stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, so I, when I cooked this meal, you know what I'm saying, but at that time, I was just starting it up, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still upgrading some shit on this little meal, you know what I'm saying. It's like a little it's basically a load of mac and cheese that I'll be cooking for real, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I definitely gonna put it in the oven because, you know what I'm saying, I got this bacon over here too, so I'm gonna let it cook in the oven and shit. Let the bacon cook within the shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This was something I created, this shit. But I might add more shit to it as time goes on, but, you know what I'm saying, it's just something, you know what I'm saying, I cooked when I was going to the job, and when I was eating it, the co-workers I had, I don't know if I should say their names, but they said, man, that shit look good. I'm like, and they said, yeah, it smelled good too. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's just this little shit I ripped up, you know what I'm saying. And this was like when we was on lunch break and shit. So yeah, I mean, I ate it. I cooked this twice, to be honest with you. I ate it again on the floor, but this one of the supervisors, he didn't say nothing, but the big boss, he did say something. So it was like here, one person didn't say nothing, but the other person did. So I just said, fuck it. I put it back in the lunchroom. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was talking about earlier, the warehouse. But I didn't really like say that they did let me do it. They just, one of them didn't say nothing and the other one did, type thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Shit. But anyways, as I was talking, like I used to cook meals when I was doing janitorial stuff for like over 20 years. That was one of the jobs titles I had, and I was like, I made it all the way to executive positions with that type of field. But I had other fields I was into, but like I was saying with the janitorial stuff, I cooked this all the time when I was, you know what I'm saying, just a young kid doing that shit, going by school and stuff. But I could, you know, stuff like this, you know, just try it out and stuff. Because, you know, when I was going to Kansas City, I was going through, like, cooking programs it was, believe it or not, I used to go to school to be a massage therapist. Believe it or not. Yeah. I'm pretty good with it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't follow through it because my uncle, he passed away. And, you know what I'm saying, I just didn't go through it. And my grandma, she was mad at the time me stop going because, you know, the teachers used to call her and tell her I was doing pretty good. I just took my uncle's dying or loss of my uncle, you know, to heart. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Cleve. But yeah, so I know he rested in paradise. He was a good man. He really was. Especially the times he helped me out. That's for sure. But anyways, yeah, it's just one of these meals, you know what I'm saying? You cook, you know what I'm saying? You cook and you make sure you be alright type of thing. Like when you doing warehouse, you cook, you can eat it like 3 of the breaks. 2 of the breaks they give you, and then the lunch break they definitely give you. Or you can eat it when you a janitor, or whatever you do. Whatever you do in life, you know, you just cook some meals like this. This is basically what I do for real, just cook small meals like this throughout the, you know. This is what I used to do, you know what I'm saying, before I go to work. Sometimes I had 2 jobs. I was actually a janitor and work at a warehouse. Actually, I worked at a warehouse all the way in Egerton, Kansas. That's like 45 minutes away from where I used to live at in Kansas City, Missouri. When I do my 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours, I had to drive all the way back. But before I had to go back, I was dating this woman. She lived in Lee Summit. So she lived like 15, 20 minutes away from the job I used to work at in Egerton. I go over there and chill with her because she was getting off of work. Like when she got off of work, she stayed there for a little bit before she go to bed or whatever. So I come over there when I get off of work too. So when I drive over there, shit, we did our thing or whatever. And that was it. And I had to go back on the road because I had another job. I was working at this little, it's like a hospital clinic. It was like a, you know, when you go check in, you know, when you do a drug test or whatever in Kansas City, Missouri, I forget the name of it, but, you know, the other job I had, it was the Woodlands. And, you know, we had to clean, like, hospitals, like, clinics and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? And I was also a manager here and there at one point. But then, you know what I'm saying, when I had the accident, they made me move somewhere else, like closer. It was still downtown Kansas City, but anybody know it was a mall down there in Kansas City. I ain't gonna say the name, but it was downtown, and I had to do the link. If anybody know the link at that mall, pretty much this is a long ass link. If anybody know the history, before I was even born, it was like back in 1982. That link fell apart. If anybody know the history of Kansas City, that link fell apart, like killed a lot of people. And I was working on that link, and you know how I felt. If anybody know that link, you can type your feelings about it, because I was working on that link. If anybody know that link in Kansas City in that mall, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, like I said, this meal basically what I be doing for real. It might get soft already. So I'm gonna get this. As I'm gonna let that shit cool off. Leave this up here for now. Get this pan, right? I'm gonna put this motherfucker in the oven. Put it on 450. Put this over here too. Let's see what I do. So I'll mix this shit in there because about time I do it anyway. Move this bread back over here. First, put this in here. There we go for it in here. Good. And you see this bacon, right? It's nice, I put it. Bacon right here. I'm just gonna cut this motherfucker up. I'm trying to be too perfect. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't be too perfect. Found that out just now. Do what it do. These motherfuckers over here. This over here. I'm just gonna put this motherfucker back in here and shit. Hey. This, you know, you remember I told you I did some upgrades to this shit. I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. To show you what I'm talking about. You see this breadcrumbs over here? Yeah, I'm gonna put these breadcrumbs in here. I'm just gonna do all this shit. See what the fuck this gonna do. You know what I mean? As that cooked, I want to do something else. Can y'all bear with me for another second? Because I'm going to let that cook in the oven. I want to do something else. I'm going to do something else, and I'm going to also clean up these dishes after I do something else. So first I'm going to wipe this table down, or this counter actually. Not table, I don't know why I said table. I'm gonna wipe this table down. Turn this out off. Let's go. I'm gonna do something else. I did this shit before, but I didn't do it with no quick spray. When I say quick spray, I'm talking about butter spray. Oh, there it is. Butter spray. Basil. Normally, I don't do this, but you gotta do, like I told you earlier, sometimes you gotta, improvise. So, what I'm gonna do with this is, let me get this olive oil. This olive oil was actually holding this phone. So what I'm gonna do, pour this olive oil on the skillet, right? Get it like greasy and shit, right? Don't pour too much on there though. Okay, so that's that. Put this back where it's supposed to be. As I put that motherfucker on there, I'm gonna get this, right? I'm pretty sure y'all probably know what I'm trying to do. Or about to do. Either or. However you want to resonate. I'm gonna give it 6 so. I think that's right now. What I'm gonna do is make some garlic bread, even though I don't got garlic powder. I got all the other shit. So what I'm gonna do is this shit. Normally I do this with the actual bread, like a loaf of bread that you like homemade bread, and I get some butter and I mix it in a blender And I pour like Italian seasoning and all that shit in there, but since I'm using what I got, like this is why I make this channel. You use what you got to make it what you have. Basically, do it with love. Here and say, you know what I mean? You see what I'm talking about? Well, they're gonna see. I only got this down because I know it's gonna run out with that entire season, or basil or whatever. The resumes. It's supposed to be entire season, really. So what I'm gonna do is put this motherfucker on there, because it's gonna cook. It's gonna turn into, it's actually supposed to be Italian toast or whatever, but however it resonates to you. Put 4 of them on there. Oh shit. Butter up the top too. Add a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got, you gotta make something out of something, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make nothing out of something, you know what I'm saying? We'll clean as I go though. Almost forgot about these motherfuckers, boy. Oh, they turn out good, though. They turn out real good. They actually look like toast. know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Ah. What you do? Shit. Shit. Shit almost done, I believe. Somebody on the oven. Whew, I had to, you know what I'm saying, want some water on there and let them motherfuckers water hit that shit. You know what I mean? I guess y'all ain't gonna wait that long for me to, you know, cook this or whatever. But I'm gonna let y'all see the pictures on my. When I get done with it, I'm gonna put the pictures on my post or whatever. But this is what it looked like for now. You know what I'm saying? Don't want y'all to wait too long. But I'll put the pictures when I'm done. All right.